I am EX07. I come from the year 2510. Do you know what homes in the future will look like? A place where we no longer need switches, phones, or even our voices to control anything. We control our homes with our thoughts. In this video, I will take you back in time to explore: how can a smart home connect to the human brain? Can you really turn on the lights with just a thought? The answers will change the way you see life. Welcome to EX07. Over the past 2 decades, the concept of a smart home has gradually woven its way into human life. From light bulbs that can be turned on and off via smartphones, to smart speakers that respond to questions, Wi-Fi connected air conditioners, and remotely controlled security cameras, all have become part of daily reality. But this is only the beginning. Today, a house is considered smart if it can respond to voice commands, user habits, or scheduled automation. You can say, "Alexa, turn on the lights," and the room lights up. You can set your curtains to open at 7 a.m., and your home wakes you up with natural sunlight. Platforms like Google Home, Apple HomeKit, and Amazon Echo have made what was once science fiction feel quite ordinary. However, all of this technology still depends on physical interaction or sound input. You still need to speak a command or tap a control panel. The problem is, what if you can't speak? What if you're immobile after surgery? Or what if you simply want your home to understand you better than anyone else? The answer lies in the technology of brain-computer interface, BCI, a direct link between the human brain and machines. In truth, voice-controlled homes were a significant milestone, but they quickly reveal limitations: noisy environments, misinterpreted voice commands, lack of contextual understanding, and most notably, an inability to read emotions. Someone who's lost their voice can't turn on a light. Someone who's depressed might just want to be understood without saying a word. That's why scientists have started exploring how machines can read and interpret signals directly from the brain, the part of us most closely tied to our intentions, emotions, and decisions. And that's where the next generation of truly smart homes begins. Imagine just thinking, "I'm cold," and the room temperature adjusts automatically. No app, no speech, no gestures. This is the dream of a home that doesn't just respond, but empathizes. Many major tech companies are already on this path. Neuralink, USA, developing a brain-implanted chip that connects to digital devices. NextMind, France, a non-invasive brain-reading device worn on the back of the head to control computers. Open BCI, open-source tools for researchers working on brain-computer interfaces. Initially, these tools were meant to help people with disabilities control wheelchairs, computers, or medical devices. But soon their goals shifted to redefining how humans interact with their living spaces. Not with hands, eyes, or voices, but with thought alone. A recent survey by MIT revealed that 72% of respondents wanted their home to understand their emotions, yet only 34% felt that today's smart homes were truly intelligent. The journey from automated homes to emotionally intelligent homes is not just a leap in technology, it's a transformation of the entire human experience. What you see today, like voice-controlled lights, is just the beginning. Imagine 10 years from now, your house not only knows when you're coming home, but also how you're feeling, and adjusts the lighting, sound, and even the scent of the air to match your mood. Controlling your home with your thoughts is no longer science fiction. In fact, this technology is already being studied and tested in labs around the world. It's called BCI, Brain-Computer Interface. BCI is a system that allows humans to control machines using the brain's electrical signals. These signals occur naturally every time you think, imagine, or make decisions. The role of BCI is to capture, decode, and transmit those signals. Imagine this. You think about turning on the light, and the system instantly understands your intent. No voice command, no button, just a thought. How does BCI work? Signal capture, a wearable device, non-invasive, or brain implant, invasive, picks up EEG signals. Signal decoding. AI interprets what you're thinking based on previously trained data. Device control. Once the intention is understood, a command is sent to the smart home device. Light, curtain, AC, A real example is Neuralink, Elon Musk's company, which is developing a microchip that can record and transmit brain activity via Bluetooth, allowing humans to control smartphones, computers, and smart homes in real time. Non-invasive versus invasive, pros and cons. Invasive, implanted, high accuracy and fast response, but requires surgery. Non-invasive, wearable, safer and more accessible, but less precise and more prone to interference. Companies like NextMind, Emotive, and OpenBCI have created wearable BCI headsets for both research and consumer use. These can already be used to control games, computers, and smart homes. Why BCI is a game changer for smart homes. No need for voice commands, useful in noisy environments or for mute individuals. No need for physical action, perfect for the elderly or disabled. Fast, direct responses. You think, the system reacts. Challenges of BCI. Accuracy is still not perfect. AI must be trained for each individual user. Ethical concerns. Can your home read your private thoughts? Can it be hacked? Costs remain high, limiting mainstream access. Still, the potential of BCI is undeniable. In the future, you won't just turn on lights. Your home will adjust the air, sound, lighting, and even scent to reflect your inner emotions, without you ever needing to say a word. How does a mind-controlled home actually work? Now that we understand brain-computer interface, BCI, you might ask, how exactly does a house operate with just thoughts? The answer lies in an ecosystem of synchronized technology, from brain to AI to smart home systems. How the brain-connected smart home system works. Brain signal sensors, neurosensors. These are wearable or implantable devices placed on the head or behind the ears. They capture brain waves, such as alpha or beta signals, each corresponding to specific mental states or intentions. Central AI processor, neural AI core. Here, AI learns and decodes your personal thought patterns. It knows that when you're tired, you often prefer warm lighting, or when you're hot, you think about cool breeze. It translates these thoughts into immediate actions. Smart home environment, IoT ecosystem. Devices like lights, air conditioners, blinds, smart glass, TVs, and sound systems are all connected via IoT. When AI detects your intention, it sends commands instantly to these systems. Learning habits. Beyond control, a truly smart home doesn't just wait for commands. It anticipates what you need before you do. Examples. You walk in with a high heart rate. The system lowers temperature to 24 degrees Celsius. You sit quietly for 10 seconds with your eyes closed. AI dims lights and plays calming sounds. You feel stressed. The home diffuses lavender scent and plays relaxing music. Smart windows and nano walls, adaptive space. It's not just about light and temperature anymore. The futuristic home uses smart glass, adjusts transparency or turns into a digital screen. Nano walls, change color, texture, or pattern to match your mood or time of day. Your home becomes a living entity that adapts quietly, smoothly, and intelligently. Multi-user control and personalized priority. In a family, multiple people may have conflicting thoughts. AI will manage priorities based on owner identity, proximity to devices, contextual urgency, e.g., a child thinking too dark, turn on lights immediately, privacy and security in mind-controlled living. One major challenge is securing brain signal data. The system must encrypt it deeply, avoid storing sensitive emotional patterns, and let users set strict permission controls for every device. The home doesn't read your mind, it only reacts to signals that are trained, approved, and safe. Mind-controlled smart homes are not just a technological marvel. They are a deeply human-centered solution. From caring for the elderly to enhancing mental well-being, BCI and next-gen smart homes are quietly transforming daily life. Elderly and disabled, living independently again. Imagine someone who's paralyzed, unable to speak or move. With BCI, they can still turn on lights, open doors, call for help, or play their favorite music, using only their mind. For the elderly, passive health monitoring, heart rate, sleep time, Robot assistants that learn and adapt. Future robots won't just clean or give reminders. They'll act as personal companions. Learn your habits and routine. Brew your coffee at 7 a.m. because they know you always drink it. Then start massage mode when you relax on the couch at night. They'll be connected to the BCI AI ecosystem, adapting in real time to your mood, thoughts, and needs. A home that empathizes, a futuristic home, doesn't just react, it feels. Argued with someone? Feeling anxious or down? Your home will dim bright lights, play soft ambient music or rain sounds, display natural landscapes on walls or windows, diffuse calming scents based on your emotional state. The key, you never have to say a word. Shape-shifting interiors in seconds. With flexible nano walls, you can instantly transform your bedroom into a workspace just by thinking focus mode, change wall textures from wood to glass, warm to cool, mood-based turn windows into movie screens or dynamic nature scenes. All controlled by your thoughts. No remotes, no apps, no voice. Children in learning environments. Children can benefit from emotion-enhanced learning systems. Feeling bored? The lesson turns into a game. Feeling focused? System blocks distractions, adjusts lighting. Children with disabilities can communicate using thoughts instead of speech, unlocking new levels of engagement. I am EX07. I come from the year 2510. I'm not here to convince you of anything. I'm simply telling you what we live with in a world over 4 centuries ahead of yours. In my time, homes are no longer constructions. They are living entities capable of learning, adapting, and even reshaping themselves when needed. 1. Floating cities and smart sea-based communities. When sea levels rose uncontrollably in the 22nd century, humanity moved offshore. Floating cities were born, built from self-regenerating 3D printed materials that float. Each home adjusts height automatically in storms, seals windows during high winds, alters external structure to absorb or reflect heat. We call them living homes. 2. Full neural control, no hands, no speech. We no longer use phones, no keyboards, no switches. We control everything via neural signals. When I approach my home, it opens because it knows I'm arriving. When I think of a song, it plays. When I feel anxious, the light softens without a single word. 3. Homes that talk back in neural language. Modern homes can now speak back to their owners, not in words, but in neural patterns. The house understands your emotional state, but it can also send signals back to help you stabilize. We call it Neurofeedback 360. 4. Homes that generate their own power. Our homes are coated in nanocells that perform artificial photosynthesis, not solar panels. They absorb light, heat, motion, and wave vibrations to continuously self-power. You don't pay electricity bills anymore. Your home feeds itself. 5. Every home is unique. Like a brain print, no 2 homes are the same. Because no 2 minds, no 2 feelings, and no 2 dreams are the same. My home knows me. It knows what I've lived through. It knows how I think. And it never judges. I'm just a storyteller, a signal, a presence. But if one day you turn on the light with your mind, or your window changes color when you're feeling low, or your home truly understands you, maybe you'll remember me, X07 from the future.